I do want to clarify right out the gate that the trial for this case has yet to happen, so make your choice based on the information I give you, but everything here is alleged. This clip doesn't have a whole lot of context, but the backstory behind it is very disturbing. In it, we can see three people sitting in a vehicle, a woman, a man driving, and a kid in the back seat. And as the video goes on, you can see that the woman sitting in the passenger seat starts to make a progressively more and more terrified face until the video cuts off and something very bad happened after this. For some background, this incident happened back in April of 2023, and the three people involved in this was the 33-year-old man driving, Mustafa, his estranged wife, Dorothy, and their 5-year-old daughter who sat in the back seat, Empress. Now, on this particular day, their drive had started off in a relatively normal manner, and earlier in the dashcam footage, we can see that both Dorothy and Mustafa are arguing. Then, at some point while driving down the road, Mustafa came to an intersection where he went into the left lane and decided to drive into oncoming traffic, which is when Dorothy had this terrified expression on her face as a reaction. Now, as a result, both Dorothy and Empress would unfortunately end up losing their lives, and obviously for a lot of people, this looked very intentional, but Mustafa is arguing that it wasn't. As for the other driver who collided with Mustafa, they did end up getting a few injuries, but fortunately they were able to treat them and they made a full recovery. Another detail that adds to the tragedy of this event is the fact that Empress in the back seat was not properly fastened in and secured, and the same went for Dorothy as well. It's hard to look back and say things might have been different, but things might have been different had they been properly secured. Now, Mustafa was arrested 2 days after this accident occurred, and initially he was being charged with manslaughter, but those were upgraded to second-degree murder after more details were made available. And of course, prosecution is arguing that Mustafa did this on purpose. Presumably because of the argument that took place, tempers might have flared a little bit too high, and Mustafa made this choice. And on the other side, the defense is trying to argue that this was a complete accident. Mustafa was merely just trying to pass the car on his right, ran out of room, panicked, and veered into the oncoming lane. And whether or not you guys side with the prosecution here or the defense is entirely up to you. And hey, we're not the jury here, but the body language displayed in this video and the actions that I saw here do seem a little bit fishy, and I would be surprised if Mustafa got off on this clean. I just think that this case is extremely tragic. The individuals involved, Dorothy and Empress, definitely did not deserve the outcome that happened to them, and my heart goes out to their family. Hopefully we'll see what happens here in December when the trial takes place. As always, let me know what you guys think about this case in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I also have my Patreon linked in the description down here. There's a free and paid version where I release long form videos early and exclusive content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.